Hey everyone, my name's LockhartQT and I cover Black Ops Zombies content on the channel, so if you're new here and you like zombies, don't forget to check out the rest of my channel as I'm really passionate about Call of Duty Zombies. And Black Ops 6 Zombies was officially revealed 1 month ago, and with everything sort of stirring up in terms of rumours and leaks and stuff going on with YouTubers being invited to COD Next, I thought it'd be really interesting to go through pretty much everything we know so far about Black Ops 6 Zombies, so let's get right into it. So let's start off with the maps, as they are probably the most important element to any zombies mode. We know that at launch we are getting the return of 2 round-based zombies maps, because MW3 and Vanguard sort of, dropped the ball a bit in terms of it just wasn't what we wanted. We want round-based content, classic zombies experiences, and we are getting 2 new maps. One of these is going to be a remake of a multiplayer and campaign level called Liberty Falls, and the other will be called Terminus. So Terminus, it's actually nicknamed in lore, it's called Black Site 13, is a prison where our characters are actually sent to at the end of Cold War. So Carver, Grey, Weaver, etc., Dr. Strauss I believe as well, are all sent to this Black Site, and we actually play as the characters breaking out of prison on this island, as we saw in the post-credit scene in Cold War as Peck was trying to find Black Site 13 somewhere in the, I believe it's the Pacific Ocean. I can't remember actually, I need to rewatch that cutscene. But this is going to be a very interesting map, and fun fact, both Terminus and Liberty Falls, the both on-disc maps, take place at the exact same time, so we might even see some like Moon and Nuketown zombie stuff going on, where in Moon and Nuketown Zombies those maps took place at the same time, and would actually have radios where you could hear each other like at the same time, and it's just a really cool experience, and I'm hoping that that's something they bring into Terminus and Liberty Falls. So we know that Terminus is going to be a Japanese island, but did you know this map, from the layout and how it actually looks from the footage we've been shown at the Xbox Game Showcase by Treyarch, actually might be a remake of a World at War multiplayer map called Battery from DLC 3. This was the same DLC as Deriza, so it's going to be really interesting to see if that is the case, because there's actually a few custom zombies maps of Battery from World at War already, so I think it'd be really cool if this map is a remake of World at War multiplayer map. I love when Treyarch do that. So apparently Treyarch are going to the layout of having one sort of very complicated story-focused map and then one more casual-friendly map, and that seems like that's the case going into Black Ops 6, as the fact that we're going to get Terminus, which is apparently a very complex map filled with tons of Easter eggs and hard content, whereas Liberty Falls is going to be the easier map. Now, in terms of going back to Terminus for a second, we know that the map, through leaks and data mining and whatnot, will have the following features: a drivable boat being able to be driven around the map, the starting area is rumoured to be in a cell block, tentacle dogs that will appear on the map, again we don't know if these are plague hounds or hellhounds, and apparently Terminus will also have an underground area. Now already I'm getting, flashbacks to Zetsubo Shima, Mob of the Dead, so it'd be really cool, and I'm hoping we see a bit of a bigger map here with more of a focus on story and characters, which it definitely seems like we're getting in this new Black Ops 6 mode. Now, deviating slightly to Liberty Falls. Apparently Liberty Falls is going to be a Americana 90s town with video stores, motel, gas station, a church, a bowling alley and a comic book shop, and is actually set in the West Virginia mountains. Now, we've heard about Liberty Falls for ages. We are actually yet to see any specific gameplay from Liberty Falls. The only thing we've gotten is the campaign and more so the multiplayer footage, because Liberty Falls is actually going to be a sort of port or remake of a Black Ops 6 multiplayer map called Rewind, which we have seen a bit of gameplay of, and it makes sense, just to sort of, I guess, make it easier for Treyarch. I don't mind it when, it's the second map. If there was only one map and it was yet another remake, then I think I would be sort of a bit disappointed, but the fact that, we've got Terminus as well is fantastic. Now, I've got to be honest, in terms of Liberty Falls, we actually don't know much about this map. All we know so far is that the map won't have a set crew, it will just have operators, it will be set exactly at the same time as Terminus in terms of story, and apparently it's meant to be a very much pick up and play, very easy, casual experience, sort of similar to how Treyarch for Black Ops 3 did Shadows of Evil, and then the Giant. Shadows of Evil was incredibly complicated, and then the Giant was very easy, very casual focused, so I feel like that's going to be the case here. Apparently Liberty Falls though will include a main Easter egg as well as loads of side Easter eggs according to Treyarch, and apparently according to leaks the map will include a bank, as in a working bank sort of similar to Town in Transit or even Spaceland Zombies for example, but apparently Liberty Falls will also include the jet gun from Transit. Now, this all goes back to a sort of video that I made last year, but apparently Liberty Falls is going to be either a reimagining, remake, or just might use certain systems and buildings from the map Transit from Black Ops 2 Zombies, and if this is the case, this is going to be really strange. Again, we're going to have to wait and see if this actually is the case, but again, based off leaks, apparently this map has the jet gun from Transit, it has a working bank system, and includes a bowling alley and church, which again, all things that Transit includes, included in the map. So again, we're going to have to wait and see there, aren't we? So in terms of systems, now Gobblegums are returning. This is fantastic, as we actually got this confirmed by the Vault Edition being leaked out early. Then obviously Treyarch fully just let the cat out of the bag and fully showed Gobblegums on the table whilst they were doing their presentation, and we know that Gobblegums will be coming back. At the moment, we do not know sort of what systems. Apparently from rumours from YouTubers that have actually played the game early, they have said that it's going to be the best of both worlds, being Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4, sort of inside of Black Ops 6. So think the Black Ops 3 Gobblegum system and then also the Black Ops 4 Elixir system. Apparently it's going to be a marry of the two. We don't know what that looks like, but I imagine we'll see more at COD next. And in terms of microtransactions, because Call of Duty has gone, more towards it being a live service now with Warzone and a storefront, many people were asking, well, will you be able to purchase Gobblegums? And apparently we will be able to purchase with real money Gobblegums. However, Gobblegums can still be earned by simply playing the game, which is fantastic. I don't know if it's going to be a system similar to Liquid Divinium from Black Ops 3, or I can't even remember what it was in Black Ops 4, because it was a similar system anyway, where you collected a currency by opening doors, setting off traps, buying perks, that sort of thing, and progressing through the rounds, and then you buy them to use them to buy Gobblegums and elixirs. So again, we're gonna have to wait and see. Now sadly we don't know the rarities. All we've been told so far is there are going to be different rarities. We have no idea what that's going to be. We don't even know at this current stage if any fan favourites are going to be returning. For example, maybe Unquenchable or Perkaholic or Undead Man Walking. Again, we're going to have to wait and see. Now, in terms of other systems and other gameplay features coming back, apparently the returning perks are as follows: Quick Revive, Speed Cola, Juggernog, Deadshot Daiquiri, Depth Perception, Tombstone, PhD, Stamina Up, Elemental Pop, and Double Tap. Now, the only one out of the list that I've just stated that actually has not been confirmed as of yet is Double Tap. However, one thing that a lot of insiders and YouTubers are stating, again, people that have played the game early, have all stated that Mule Kick is not returning for whatever reason. I imagine they might repurpose Mule Kick, either that or they could bring it back in terms of DLC content. But apparently Double Tap is coming back, as a lot of people are assuming this, due to the fact that a lot of classic perk bottles are being used in the merchandise and teasing specifically for Black Ops 6 content. So again, we're gonna have to wait and see, because it'll be a very weird experience not to have Double Tap yet again. So in terms of returning content, well, Black Ops 6 in general looks like they're reusing rather a lot of content from Cold War. So it looks like we're going to get the return of Salvage, the Rage Inducer, which was the sort of thing that you could use in the spawn area to sort of make the rounds go faster and spawn in super sprinters at like round 4, round 5. Apparently traps are going to be returning, and apparently wonder weapons, new and old. Apparently the ray gun, jet gun, Wunderwaffe are all going to be returning, as well as a new wonder weapon in Liberty Falls and Terminus specifically. So again, we're going to have to wait and see what happens there. In terms of the actual content we've seen in terms of power-ups, again, expect all the same, you know, max ammo, double points, carpenter, etc. Apparently exfil is going to return from Cold War and Vanguard, which was great because I actually love to exfil. It's great to have a game that lasts, you know, for like a few hours, and then you can just exfil and keep all your XP and stuff. I think that's fantastic. I'm hoping it works the same as it did in Cold War, as I thought the exfil system there was fantastic. And lastly, the only other thing we've got confirmed really is the fact that obviously Mystery Box, Pack-a-Punch, crafting from Cold War's all going to return, as obviously salvage is going to be returning. You can actually see salvage in the background of the gameplay that was shown off. But in terms of all of that, the biggest thing here for me is the fact that we are getting a set crew. As I mentioned earlier, the 4 playable characters on the map Terminus are going to be Weaver, Weaver, Dr. Grey, Carver, and a brand new character called Maya. We don't really know too much about Maya. All we know is that she's going to be sort of covert ops behind the scenes, and her, I guess she might be a villain. We don't know. She's helping the other characters break out of the prison, the black site. But in terms of having a set crew, what that means is it's going to be the same as Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, where we have a set crew that all talk to each other. They do lots of chatter. They have their own unique dialogue. They talk about the Easter egg steps and parts when they pick them up, and you know, things like that. And it's such a simple thing to think about, but the fact that we just didn't have this in Cold War, Vanguard and MW3 is just really weird. And it is something that Treyarch have even proudly come out and said, yes, a set crew is definitely returning, which is fantastic, as I think that was probably the biggest thing Cold War was missing, or one of the biggest things Cold War was missing. So we're going to have to wait and see if that continues on in the DLC, as obviously for Treyarch it's a lot easier to just pump, you know, remakes of zombies out with, you know, operators as it is. It's less, you know, they don't have to hire actors, they don't have to get scripts written up, they don't have to do specific things in the map. They can just chuck operators in and call it a day. But I'm glad that they are using set crews. So that's been a very long, rambly video, I do apologise, but that is pretty much everything we know about Black Ops 6 Zombies so far. In terms of gameplay and a next trailer, we do know at COD Next, which is going to be in August, that we are getting some more details. So again, we're going to have to wait and see on that. Apparently Treyarch specifically said they're going to be showing off live gameplay. I kind of hope they don't. I kind of just hope they maybe like show, you know, a short snippet of gameplay, maybe a teaser trailer, maybe show off Gobblegums and whatnot. I would rather have a blind experience on day one, but that's just me. I know a lot of people will want to see gameplay, especially that a lot of people are unsure if they're going to come back to zombies or not. But thank you so much for watching the video today, and if you're excited for Black Ops 6 Zombies, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and maybe check out the rest of my channel as I've got other Call of Duty videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.